Hey comic fam, so this is the Sensei here. How you guys doing tonight? I just got back from watching Dark Phoenix, and as some of you know, well, it didn't get very good reviews. And I decided to jump on this grenade, and if you watched on Instagram, if you saw any of my posts, I got a private screening. I went to the $4 theater, the cheap theater, and I was the only person there. It was a better movie than that. But before we jump into it, hey, if you guys don't know, I have a shop, Mill Geek Comics. We do subscription boxes for people. We send things out to everyone. And also on Tuesdays, I release a hot list of the comics that I personally like and think you should be looking for. So if you want to, you should like, subscribe, comment down below, tell us what you think. Let me know what you think of the new format, and I'm just kind of winging this. We're working on how this works. But without further ado, I will be the first to tell you that I'm not a massive X-Men fan. And I've tried. Grew up in the 90s when there was a lot of, like, you know, the X-Men Adventures, the X-Men collectible card game. I mean, there was a lot of cool X-Men related stuff. I know lots of kids really liked Gambit, and I liked Gambit too. I was a Spider-Man fan. I was a Venom fan, absolutely. But really, by the time everything had hit its stride, I was just kind of over Uncanny X-Men and was more into, like, Spawn and Wildcats and Pitt and the Max and a lot of that stuff that had happened in the early 90s. So I'm probably less critical on these X-Men movies than other people would be. But from a person who does comic books for a living, I found it enjoyable. It was a good movie. I thought the acting was good. I still find it really jarring to see Katniss Everdeen and to see the guy from Split and to see, you know, the girl from Game of Thrones being not the characters I'm used to watching them in. And I know that what the Marvel Studios built with, you know, Iron Man and the Hulk and the rest of the movies that built into Infinity War, there were some known actors and actresses, but a lot of people they were taking risks on that weren't as known as their characters. This is really tough to go into a movie, and I know it's been the same team for a while, but it still is jarring. I would have loved to see new people get into it. The source material is old, so it's a little bit tougher to be able to say, I want people who know and love and watch and read the source material, because quite honestly, you got a lot of people that are like in their 40s to early 50s who know the source material really well. They read all of the Phoenix and Dark Phoenix stuff really well, and they're the ones that care, but they can't really play students at Professor X's gifted house of horrors. But I liked it. I liked it. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably solidly at a 5.5, which puts it above, I think, every other X-Men movie, but below pretty much any other of the Marvel Studios movie, aside from, like, the first Hulk, which I did like because I like Ed Norton, but it didn't work very well. Better than any of the Fantastic Fours. Better than the George Clooney Batman, but not quite as good as the Tim Burton Batman with Michael Keaton. I mean, is that these are kind of my litmus tests here, but it was enjoyable. Absolutely worth a rent. I wouldn't go out and spend $14, $50, $17 to go see it in 3D. I'm not going to buy it on Blu-ray. But it would be worth, you know, $1 to $5 for a rental at Redbox, and obviously $4 at the cheap movie theater was exactly the right price. Again, I got a private screening. It was awesome to just kind of sit in there, take in the whole theater. The Crest, if you're ever in the Seattle area, it's in Shoreline. It's actually just north of Seattle. But they're second-run theater. They've always got great things going on. Shazam's playing right now, and it's just $4. It's a perfect night to just go by yourself. It's a perfect date night. It's just super cheap, nice air conditioning. The concessions are great. I don't drink, but they serve beer as well, so it's kind of like a nice everything you want if you want to go check out the Crest. So anyway, thanks for hearing me ramble for a little bit. Tomorrow I will be releasing my list of comics that you should watch. Can't edit this out. Sorry, this is live. But yes, tomorrow I will be releasing that probably around 7 o'clock Seattle time, so about 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but hopefully in just enough time for you to be able to get ready to pick on Wednesdays. And as always, geek responsibly.